lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed booty out, 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 splayed booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed booty out, 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 splayed booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed booty out, 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 splayed booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, splayed. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed Splay so say booty out. Splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. Off ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the...
Alright, and here we are with another little We Like Dota game. It's Juvu here with Steamed Hams, and we are watching CritModeSquad versus TeamTempus EH. Tell the people how you feeling at home there, Steamed Hams.
Good evening, Internet. I am super stoked. Sadly, TeamTempus still hasn't fixed their flag, making me a little sad. Not repping Canada properly. Super stoked for the high-action game, though. We saw TeamTempus last week, and they were full of fighting spirit. First ban's already out, though.
So, Night Stalker ban in this meta, everybody's talking about him. He's super freaking annoying. I don't understand why I'm always seeing these AA bans coming out here. Like in our games, in all the games I cast, AA gets banned first.
You are an AA spammer, so perhaps it's respect. Maybe they respect you so much they ban it even though you're casting. Unlikely, but possible.
Fingers crossed, senpais have all noticed me. I'm very excited for this game. These teams only have, I believe, a 1,000 MMR disparity between them.
Which, when you look at individual players, like that swing is pretty standard, so it should be a pretty exciting fight.
Oh, so okay, respect ban on the lone druid. Yes. Apparently Proud, who is the hyena in the squad, is a lone druid spammer.
This is, yes, I have information that tells me this.
Nothing worse than a guy who plays that bear that just constantly runs at your face.
Yeah, especially since you never see him, and then when you run into him in a game, you have no idea how to deal with him, because nobody plays him.
So the Alchemist ban out, respecting that AA ban and the Spirit Breaker ban. Must have been issues before. Mirana being picked up here. Super strong hero right now.
Yeah, probably.
Just an all-around great team.
Probably the best first pick if Night Stalker is out of the game. And wow, this is a lightning fast pick ban phase. Wind Ranger coming out. They didn't even look at the Mirana pick. They were picking that no matter what.
So the Wind Ranger can be played at any position almost, so it's a very good flex pick.
Same as Tiny. Also very versatile.
Tiny is super strong right now. They did try to nerf his trees, however, it doesn't seem to have stopped his role in the game.
Yeah, pretty standard opening picks here coming from TeamTempus EH. Both very versatile heroes that have multiple lane options, which seems to be kind of how the meta is going. If you guys watched Midas Mode today, OG picked 5 position 4s and proceeded to lose horribly, but they all kept rotating around.
You know what? I'll give OG this. They like to have fun. So just on team introduction, I don't know anything about these teams other than I've watched TeamTempus play once. I I'm very excited to see. I haven't even looked at where these teams are sitting right now. Probably take a peek, actually.
Yeah, have a look at the rankings. Looks like CritMode's cooking this second pick a lot longer than their first instant pick, Mirana. I mean, Mirana's just an obvious instant pick if she's still left unbanned, just given how strong Moonlight Shadow is in this meta.
Absolutely.
What would you pick
so
for
team...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. So just looking at here real quick before I tell you what I'd pick while they pick it. So TeamTempus unfortunately hasn't picked up a win yet, according to these standings, and CritMode's picked up 2. So TeamTempus is hungry, as this might be one of the last rounds here for them to pick it up.
So
here's the Sand King.
Yeah. Again, versatile. I like it when you pick an aggressive early core just to flex on the enemy team, just to be like, you know what, I'm gonna pick this Invoker, and there's nothing you could do about it. Although Invoker, I guess, can be played as a 4.
He can, and also it's great drafting strategy. You know what? You pick somebody, say, I don't know, sorry, say you grab a Ricky Maru as your second pick or your first pick, and all of a sudden TeamTempus or whoever you're playing against just starts picking a bunch of anti-invisibility guys, Bounty Hunter, Slardar, etc.
That's a position
and now
6
you get
Ricky Maru.
Yeah, that's a position 6 Ricky. We weren't even thinking about using them.
Oh, Richard, you invisible goat. All right, so 3 more bans coming out. We got Tidehunter, Faceless Void, and Ogre. That's big team fight ban on the side of CritModeSquad.
Yeah, they're looking to capitalize on having all the team fight, it seems.
Yeah.
TeamTempus is more concerned about the armor piercing from the Drow, and Ogre's just an all-around good pickup.
Yeah, it's possible CritModeSquad's looking to do like a fighty push build here if they're banning a lot of team fight. If they have like a high push lineup, they don't have it right now, but pretty sure. Oh, that's interesting. Then Nakes, no Nakes bomb opportunities yet. Sand King's an okay target. Rage pretty strong against all 3 heroes on the board right now, actually.
Yeah, so also picking up the CM on TeamTempus side, getting that mana regen and all that magic damage. So we're seeing their 5, I do believe, here. And there's the one.
He rises from the dead. That's probably
Our
going to be
big
played
boy.
by Ashandare, who was their core player last game. We'll see if that pans out this game.
So Ursa coming out obviously to counter the Lifestealer. It's pretty good. And also with his ultimate, he does get to ignore a decent amount of stun coming out here from the Sand King and the Mirana if she lands his arrow while he's already raging. I believe it gives status resist if I'm not wrong.
Yep, Rage does give status resist, or it might be Aghanims only, but it's like 80% status resist or something crazy like that. I am not an Ursa picker.
I can look it up. I can look it up.
Yeah, you know what? We got the technology.
And there's the 5 Witch Doctor coming out here. Always a strong pick. Good middle of the road.
I'm a big fan of CritMode's early game right now. That's going to be a really strong lane to contend against Lifestealer Witch Doctor. Open Wounds, Maledict, and the Bouncy Ball. And it's going to spell trouble for the enemy offlane.
Okay, so it's a talent that does give his rage status resist at 25.
Okay, that's what
yeah. Otherwise, it's just 80% damage reduction.
Which is, I mean, still okay. Pretty good.
Still solid. Yeah, it'll keep
ban.
you alive during those stuns.
So Arc Warden last ban for TeamTempus. I guess they probably are looking at Dota buffs here because that's an odd ban otherwise.
And if they are, good ban out. You know what? Arc Warden can take off. Razor being banned out here on the side of crit mode.
So we need a mid
making sure they're...
There's the
OD.
And the mid on the other side. Who counters OD?
OD, usually very strong. He's kind of a glass cannon. So if Ursa does get on him with his ultimate, he's definitely not going down. There's the Invoker pickup, which is a good, good battling lane. You know,
I mean, OD doesn't have it. Like, OD is bad against a few heroes. Like, really weak against Pugna Nyx. Even Silencer. Like, but most other mids, she kind of takes a crap on him. So, we'll see how this goes.
Alright, so we have the Hyena, otherwise known as Proud, on the OD. We got Gabe Gonzo rocking that Witch Doctor. We got SA51 on Sand King. Orca on the Marana. Sly rocking that Wind Ranger. 100 me on Tiny. Hazard yet forward rocking the Crystal Maiden. Ashandre on that Ursa, and Foolishness on Invoker. And then the last person to pick up that Lifestealer when he's ready is 2 inside, or 2-0 inside. We got ourselves a game. The Cosmetic War here is kind of a battle.
There's some expensive cosmetics. Some I have not seen. The OD looking pretty naked though.
Tiny's looking basic too though.
Yeah, he a basic boy.
Kid Invoker does round it out with our first persona that we did receive here at the last TI.
That's an awesome CM set also.
Golden Aura.
And a treasure trove Witch Doctor with the giant potion mouth.
Yep, with a monkey on his back too. That was an interesting choice to keep the monkey there.
I like
give
it.
him a mask.
He's essentially part of the hero now. You can't play Witch Doctor unless you have the monkey.
It's true. If you're doing that, you need to uninstall Dota. The whole game.
You heard it here first.
Sand King's rocking both the Immortals. We got both the Immortals on the Lifestealer for him. This Marana's looking pretty basic. I don't think that's the
that is
normal
not the basic
Marana
mount, my friend. No, that's a spooky owl.
But it's not shiny, so...
Well, we'll have to see if she has the taunt, and that's the deciding factor.
That is the deciding factor, and how much she spams it. Alright, so we're loaded into game 1 here. TeamTempus EH versus CritModeSquad. Let's get these starting slates going and get in the game. Alrighty. So far, neither team has any wards on the map. No kills. TeamTempus does have a net worth lead.
They're all going towards their lanes. Oh yeah, the sub 1k net worth lead. We're seeing a lot of map drawing going on from the Tiny and the Ursa. I think they're requesting lane swaps, or are they saying that they're going to smoke gank? Unclear.
So it looks like everybody's just dividing into their lanes. There's going to be no cheeky smoke plays here at the start of the game. OD is coming top, so it's going to look like he's going to try to help them with their bounty. Either that or he's just going to ward him back up.
There might be a 3-man play bottom here with the Invoker, Wind Ranger, Tiny. You get a nice toss play early game. See if the Tiny
looking for it.
Tiny's level toss. He's not leveled anything yet. Tactical, holding your abilities.
Invoker does have Cold Snap up, however, so he's ready. Witch Doctor has already leveled Paralyzing Cast, so that does give them a chance to run away.
Oh, they're gonna run into
so they do see the Tiny, but they don't know that Foolishness or Sly is out there. The other two are trying to get close enough for the toss.
Is this just gonna be an actual flex with no battle? Just like, get out of here, this is our rune.
It's possible. Foolishness is going back. 100 me is going to stay on the bounty. Sly is staying in between so he can help him out if he needs to. Gabe Gonzo is just going to walk down. He does have cast, so if he wants to put that stun on him. So the stun's put down. Gabe Gonzo is going to pick up the bounty. He's going to put a few hits on 100 me before they retreat to start their laning phase.
They went 2 and 2 because Sand King sandstormed on top of the bounty top and took it away.
Alrighty. We pull up my last hit denies as the game does start, and that's what we count in the first 10 minutes essentially. The 100 me is putting the harass on Gabe Gonzo pretty hard down here, as Sly is going to contest 2-0 inside for farm. Up top, the Marana's just looking for that arrow. Sand King's going to be a real bugger with that Sandstorm, trying to secure his last hits.
Does not look like they have a sentry up top at the moment. Actually, Marana is holding one, so they'll be able to find him if they want to. Oh, Marana is on the same team as Sand King, so they can find him no matter what.
Both teams. Right now, nobody's going too ham on aggression. Ursa's managing to secure some farm in the bottom lane. Both teams are going back and forth. Lifestealer's finding farm as well. Ursa does have 5 denies, however, in his lane.
Very, very heavy amount of denies.
The Marana is going to pull top here. And there's level 1 mana aura giving that sweet glow to everybody on the map.
Arrow hits, connects top.
Oh, and Ursa's going to take a few hits, but unfortunately it's still only level 1 and Sand King's back behind tower getting that XP.
That's fine. That's a worthwhile trade. I personally would have tried to break that CM's clarity if I were her, but dangerous game.
On middle, the Hyena getting a little aggressive, putting up the Invoker. He's just going to drop down as the Hyena is going to get some mana back and some last hits. And so far, pretty even. It's hard to score a kill in both of these lanes, as the Sand King does have the invisibility. Oh, and top, Ursa's getting ham! He's going on the Sand King. He's going to try to chase him down. There's the arrow.
Big arrow.
Mirana's going to defend her baby. And the Sand King's going to go back in, and CM's going to pick it up with the Frost Nova, or Crystal Nova, my bad. And that is going to be first blood on this map, as our Sand King goes a little too ham, thinking he can pick up a Chandra for free.
Chandra holds on and manages to survive eating an arrow. It was only maybe a 3-second arrow, but still.
Mm-hmm. So Chandra is going to take a few hits from Orca. He's going to back up the tower, hopefully get some regen going here. CM does still have a salve for him. The Hyena tried to stack, but unfortunately he got his timing off just a little bit. We saw that.
Oh,
That's alright, buddy. We watch it. But he gets back to lane, not missing any experience, doing the right thing. This man knows how to play mid.
He's already got two talismans up already. Whereas
nice.
Invoker chose to go Basilius and 2 mantles.
Basilius, pretty clutch item, gives you some damage and some armor, so you can stay in lane. Alright, so another side pull by Orca to this hard camp. However, Chandra is there. He's going to try to make her jump. She'll take a decent amount of hits there. Gabe Gonzo does pull, however, doesn't kill the whole thing, so it might push up just a little bit the lane.
Yeah, not quite a double wave, but that's going to push up. They both have vision on the same spot bottom. It should make pulling interesting.
The Christmas tree, essentially. They're decorating with these lights. So we're getting some pings out here.
They might know about the vision.
Maybe. The Tinies come out with a tree here in the bottom lane to help secure some last hits, just for the experience. But the Lifestealer is staying on par with Ursa for last hits. We're looking top. They're going to go after SA1. He's underneath some reveal. Ashandra's going to punch him down. They bought some dust, so unfortunately the Sand King was slowed down.
See, I was under
slow.
I was under the impression that there was no counter to invisibility, but I'm being shown that there is in fact a way to stop it.
Yeah, but it costs money, so why would you ever?
Somebody inform my pub mates.
Alright, so mid's going back and forth here. The OD
lands.
is up last hits. Arrow does land, and Ashandra is going to go down. Unfortunately, I missed that.
They got the return kill. Nice arrow from Orca.
5-minute runes now available.
Oh boy.
It looks like it's going to go 3-2 or 3-1. 3-1.
Man, where's the special rune?
But down bottom, there goes the stun onto Sly. He's going to be able to just walk away as the cask bounces in an unfortunate direction.
That auto attack damage coming out of Witch Doctor is actually huge.
Yeah. In comes, however, the stun and toss back. Sly's going to put the hits on Gabe Gonzo. Gabe Gonzo's going to drop the Maledict. However, Lifestealer's going to go in. The cast bounced, luckily, to Sly. And 2-0 inside is going to try to pick up the kill. Will the Maledict ticket has one more?
He's only got one level 1 Maledict. Yeah.
But it's not enough. As Sly's going to be able to walk away from the fight. Up top, Orca putting some beats at Chandra. He's going to hop into woods and back out. SA's a little too far behind to catch up there. Or easy. Easy? No,
SA. It's SA. I'm calling it SA. SA, if we're wrong, our apologies.
So lots of action in both these lanes. Looking bottom, the Shackle does come out. 100 me tries to throw him, but 2-0's going to put the rage on and just walk away.
Man literally so angry he cannot be caught.
Oh, and up top, Orca's in a little bit of truffle, but SA comes in to help him with the Chandra. Chandra's going to get one last punch off. SA's going to try to get another punch off, but Chandra's healing, and there goes the gosh darn Frostbite, stopping all movement from SA51. Nice try, brother.
Chandra can unclench his butthole.
That was clutch. He maybe only had 20 HP left, maybe 30, and he punched his way back to his life. So here goes Hyena. He put the Invoker up here on Foolishness, but he's not going to follow through. Yeah, 2-0 inside gets caught at the wrong time. This Wind Ranger Shackle and Tiny toss combo does a lot of damage.
It is strong.
So the Hyena proud here on middle, flexing on this Invoker. He's up 7 kills so far.
7
and
entire
top,
kills.
here comes the Chandra. Putting the beats on Orca. She's down leaps. Chandra knows it. He's going to just keep walking after her, and that last punch is going to come through. Essay's in a spooky spot, but he's just going to walk into woods. Chandra's not going to look for it. And it looks like on middle, 100 Me is setting up on Proud. He wants to get that toss back to Invoker. As the tornado does come out. And there's the stun. Is the toss coming? He just goes up and down. They're going to keep putting damage on him, however. As the cold snap is put onto this OD. And OD's going to walk away. As the Chandra does pick up SA51 top. Unfortunately, we missed it watching this action middle.
Yeah, this top lane is quickly, they're running away with it. I think CritMode's got to make some changes here. They might even just want a lane swap, because if you put the Nakes up top, you can't get frostbitten anymore. You just rage out.
It's true. On middle, the banish comes up. Here comes the arrow. It's gonna land. Invoker is in some trouble. He's spinning. He's looking hard. Will he invoke it? Oh, it was not quite enough. And Proud picks up the kill on the OD.
Preliminary sentry already down, expecting a ghost walk. Anyhow, they had that kill on lock. Invisible Tiny. Let's see if he makes anything out of it.
Tiny is making his rotation bottom. However, so is Orca. He's coming down here for the fight. They didn't see Tiny pick up the invis. So this could be a little dangerous for the Dire side, but they don't know it yet. So the Tiny is now on top of the Witch Doctor, and there's the toss into tower. Sly's going to chase him. There's the Shackle. He's stuck under there as the Wind Ranger is focus firing him, and he's going to go down.
Yep. Orca saying, I want no part of this. Chandra is saying, nope, you did this to yourself.
Yeah, the Witch Doctor did find himself forward a little bit too far. At least it was the Witch Doctor, not 2-0 inside.
If you're going to lose somebody, best to lose your 5.
So there was a traded of sentries there. 100 Me is going to bump into the Proud. Proud's going to put him up. The Mirana's there, ready for this arrow combo. And there's the arrow as Proud is going to just lay into him as Gabe is there as well.
Yeah, Orca knows the timing on that banish arrow combo, and he is abusing it.
CritModeSquad picking up a few kills here and there on their OD. It's definitely going to help them move forward here, as this Ursa seems to be getting little to no resistance up here in top lane at the moment.
Once he has his level 6, it's so hard to contest him in lane, unless you have a concerted 4-man rotation to just take him out. 10-minute runes coming up.
So you can see there are 4 Dire rotating onto middle here, or at least securing this 10-minute rune, being close enough to help out. And our Crystal Maid's going to pick it up. SA51 is going to get caught as the Ursa punches into him, and the Invoker drops that cold snap. Great gank.
Great gank. Just baiting with the bounty rune.
Now the Dire are just controlling this top half of the map. Sly is chilling down bottom, soaking up that XP. We're hitting about 10 minutes in the game where we should be slowly moving out of laning phase here, in my opinion. In my opinion. And there are 3 Radiant bottom. Looking for a chance to pick up this Wind Ranger. And securing 2 awesome hits. Sly keeping her distance. Yeah. So there are 3 Dire just positioning on this middle area, hoping to pick up OD. Ursa has free farm top, and he's well protected by these wards.
Here comes the gank on mid. They're going for it.
And here it is. CM is going to ulti. OD is going to try to finish off Foolishness, but he's not going to get it off as there are a lot of stuns and damage being stacked on him.
I think CM's power spike in the game is the moment she touches level 6, because Freezing Field is just devastating when people still have no HP and no magic resist. You can end a mid 2 levels above you just by hitting R and not moving.
I believe everybody's been in a game where you're in a team fight and all of a sudden CM just does that dance. And everybody's dropped their stuns on all the cores, and you're just sitting there like, oh my god, it's happening. Gabe Gonzo down bottom, going on Sly here. So he drops the cast. It's going to bounce around. CM and Tiny, however, are here to help out. And the Witch Doctor is going to be punished for touching that sweet, sweet lady, Wind Ranger.
Don't you touch my lady.
I believe her real name is Layla. I'm pretty sure that's Wind Ranger's name. As the Chandra starts to do Roche, the Radiant do clock him. And Hyena is going to pick him up. The arrow is down, but SA does have that stun for him. And he's going to drop the ulti. There's the Tornado trying to protect his core. They're going to run away. Foolishness saving a Chandra, and there's the Shackle, the Wind Ranger coming in, going to put some hits on there. And they're looking to turn on this. As they chase Proud up, they're going to back up. They don't know what's up that hill. Great rotations to save their core.
A wise man once told me that if there's a hill and you have no vision up it, assume there are 2 teams there.
Wow, that guy does sound wise and full of shit at the same time. Damn it. So Chandra just beats up a creep back to full health. He's got 2 Blades of Alacrity, so it's looking like he's going to go for a defusal. They do clock Mirana in the back here as the Tiny and Sly are looking to get him. And the Shackle does go out. The Tiny's going to put some beats on this Orca. Orca's going to double leap, but he's going to go down. Up top, Essay's trying to get away from everything. Chandra's been put up. Sly gets thrown in. Focus fire. The OD down. And here goes Essay trying to TP out. But Chandra's going to put the punches on him. And down goes Proud.
Wow. Shout out to Tiny for tossing Wind Ranger onto the OD. Beautiful play.
He tosses it up. 2-0 inside, making use of the space bottom. His Midas is up. He's going for that Radiance, as I see all Life Stealers do. So he's making his timings here.
He's got okay timings.
Space was created. I'd just like to state that Sight won them that fight there for the Dire side. They knew the Mirana was in there somewhere. They hunted her down, and then they proceeded to go after the rest of the team. Alright, so down goes the T1 top. Chandra's going to go back into Roche to try to finish it off. And it looks like Dire's going to look to try to get some vision up around the shrine here. However, there goes the arrow. Hazard F4 does a little stutter step. As Orca has been landing these arrows like a champion. Yeah, Roche is going to go down on a Chandra. Thank God there's no champion rank, or that could be an insult. He's killing it. He's landing like an immortal.
Like an immortal.
Like an immortal. These
landing those arrows spicy. Like a herald.
Alright, so Chandra's flexed it on this tower. He does have Aegis. He's not too afraid. The OD is here. There's the Moonlight Shadow. It looks like they want to flex on mid. However, there's only 3 here. He banishes the illusion. The Ursa does see him. There is a sentry on the ground. Chandra's moving forward here, but they're just going to back up as they try to dust out the team. But they're nowhere near. And Moonlight Shadow is gonna run out here.
So this Ursa Diffusal, a little unconventional. I guess this is specifically trying to deal with the OD. Get on him and just burn him down.
Yeah, it's a good item pickup. It does slow them down. Ursa, no fear in their stride. He walks in, he sees the 2. He's like, you know what? I can save this heart for later. There's the arrow. Fortunately, it's going to go a little wide as bounties are picked up here. It looks like it's going to be 3 for 1 again, going to the favor for the Dire side.
There's been only a small amount of play on objectives so far this game. 2 towers have gone down for CritModeSquad, and it looked like they're going to lose another one. They haven't even had a tower lose any HP, really, on the side of TeamTempus.
TeamTempus have begun their snowball, because they're definitely very strong in the early and middle game. Late game, they can definitely be strong as well. However, I do give the advantage to the Lifestealer OD. When that comes around.
OD just becomes a force to be reckoned with once she gets a Hex up, and maybe even like a Hurricane Pike. Just so much damage, and just blows up your cores.
So we got all of the Radiant side here, just positioning on this T1 top. They don't know where the Dire side is, as Dire haven't shown themselves. And the Ursa's going to go on 2-0 inside. He's going to try to get away here. The Tiny's not going to be fast enough to catch up.
Yeah,
as he's just going to rotate out.
They're looking to catch him up top, trying to defend this T1, but looks like TeamTempus A is not taking a bait. They're not even interested in that tower. They're looking to fight, so they're trying to find heroes right now. And up in that corner is not where I would be looking.
So Odie's manages to take down the tower. All of his wonderful supports, 4, 5, and 3, all just watching him. As it looks like TeamTempus A is going to flex on this middle T2. And here come the TPs back from CritModeSquad. The arrow's out, hits the Ursa. Odie's going to steal a little bit of intelligence here. The cast comes out. They're going to take the Ursa's Aegis without any real resistance.
It cost them nothing.
And Team Tempest A is, Team Tempest A is going to try to fight on it. Unfortunately, they were a little too far back to make use of that focus on the Aegis.
Nails the arrow.
And that arrow is going to hit the Wind Ranger. Will CritModeSquad come up? She's being well defended by her melee cores. And they're not going to make a move here. As Foolishness is just going to keep tapping on this tower with the creep waves as they come in. And everybody's posturing here on this middle lane. Looking for a little bit of action. There's sentries up all over the place, so Team Tempest A will not be caught off guard by Moonlight Shadow. It's definitely still up. Team Tempest A rotating to bottom to put some pressure on this T2 as well. Maybe making Crit Mode come through their jungle to try and defend it. Sly is kind of hanging back. 100 me is going to stand near that ramp for a little bit. Walk away.
Ashandre doing the right thing by not engaging in these fights till he has got a Radiance up. He's just gone to the triangle to farm. They can afford to give up those
that's
T2s.
2-0 inside.
Oh, sorry. 2 inside. Yeah. My apologies.
Ashandre is the Ursa. Yeah. So 2-0 inside, definitely making that space. He needs to get that Radiance up. And slow down Team Tempest's momentum here.
They smoked.
I think if you're
mid.
There's the Moonlight Shadow. However, there are sentries everywhere. And there's the Tiny dropping the stun. However, Orca does get her leap out. And I think CritModeSquad's doing exactly what they need to do right now to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's really now about not dying. Like, delay your objective loss as long as you can, but just give your lifestealer some time to farm. Give your OD time to get that Hurricane bike, or what's she building? Yeah, looks like probably a Hurricane. Nothing queued up, but that's good.
Ooh, there's the Tornado. And our poor Witch Doctor's in a little bit of trouble, and unfortunately he's going to go down as everything's dropped on him. It might give Proud enough time to back up here, and it does, behind the T2. As Ashandre is going to put the beats on the tower with his range teammates here. Oh no, 100 me is going to find Hyena. He's hoping somebody be back there to toss him back, but Proud is going to be able to banish him and just back up behind his T3s into base. SA51 being caught up by the Invoker, but he's going to Burrow Strike up and back in. They definitely have the escapes on CritModeSquad at the moment.
Yep, they're doing what they got to do. Fake a fight, run away, farm some more.
So Team Tempest is waiting for this Roshan to come back up. CritModeSquad's kind of in their base here, as it is dangerous to go up to your triangle at this point in the game. But they need to get out. They need to get some sight up for their lifestealer so he can just keep trying to get big enough to help with these fights.
Yeah, the Invoker's elected to go. He went full Quas Wax. He doesn't have a single point in Exort yet. And he skipped the Midas as well and went straight for his Spirit Vessel. This really shows just how much Team Tempest wants to fight early and hard and try to take care of that OD before she gets totally online.
Absolutely. So we do have a Sacred Relic pickup on our boy 2-0 inside. So he's almost at that Radiance, almost ready. The Sand King looks as though he's going for Pipe, or he started going for Pipe and now he's on to, oh geez. 2-0 inside being spotted out by the Dire team. He's going to try to run away with Rage. There goes the arrow. It's going to hit the Invoker in the back, so no Tornado. However, Chandra is going to pick up 2-0 inside as he was chased down by 4 of the Dire team. And they find Sly out. Bottom here. Sanke gets lifted by Proud as CM tries to come and help him. However, there is the Frost Field. Oh no. Or the Freezing Field. And it's going to take out Proud.
Good map
awareness.
Little
applause.
Good map awareness by Chandra. Sorry. The Sand King.
The Sand King? Yeah, or SA51? Yeah.
He's good. Just really fast rotations coming out. Really fast rotations coming out from Team Tempest. As soon as they saw that fight starting, 2 people TP'd in.
Yeah, Hazard yet forward TP'd in to help Sly there on the Crystal Maiden. And that Freezing Field definitely confirmed those kills.
It confirmed them. They may have happened anyhow, but they were confirmed.
I also want to say that Proud's banishment there, is that what it's called? Astral Imprisonment of the Sand King. Did keep him alive, so that was super clutch. As you saved him when he had only probably 80 HP left.
Yeah, then in comes Tiny to ruin your day with Avalanche.
So the Dire are pushing hard here on the top T2. They want to get their final T2.
Smoke coming out from Proud and SA and Gonzo bottom.
So they're looking to wrap and catch somebody. They might catch Hazard yet forward. I don't know if that's the guy you really want to grab here, as they can probably see most of the Dire team pushing in on their top T3. As the Chandra is just going to start teeing off. There's the TP back on our OD and the rest of the team, as we're going to be getting into a team fight here, it seems. The arrow going to take out that catapult. Very smart.
It's a value arrow.
Super valuable. They're going to clear the wave here, just keeping their stuff safe. The Lifestealer is in the Sand King, as SA's trying to get towards this Blink Dagger. He was going for Pipe, but now it seems he's opted to go for Blink Dagger instead, which I think is insanely intelligent and smart to pick up. Roshan is still a whiles out here.
We have a minute 18 on Roshan. So they have another minute 18 to burn until they feel confident fighting again.
Just smart. Even though Crit Mode Squad is down in kills and in net worth, they're still extremely dangerous with their stuns, with that Mirana arrow, and now Lifestealer has a lot of damage. He's very close to Radiance. He can just punch at this point.
He is leading the last hit chart, and he's nearly got that red. He's almost ready to go. He wants one more
Moonlight
item.
Shadow does go up. Sorry.
He wants one more item, but he's totally willing to fight with just the Radiance. They're not, like, TeamTempus is not going to leave them much of a choice.
Mm-hmm. So there's the Radiance up on Lifestealer. He's ready to go. They're going to take out the Shrine bottom. Moonlight Shadow, or they're not going to take out the Shrine, no. They're just going to clear out the jungle. As T3s are still up, sorry. Getting ahead of myself, Crit Mode Squad. You got this. Don't worry. Don't listen to me.
So your Shrines are going to be fine.
Your Shrines are going to be fine. Rana's going to throw an arrow out. It's going to hit a creep there.
5-man smoke.
As Dire smoke. They're hoping to catch somebody out. However, it doesn't look like Crit Mode Squad wants to leave base right now.
Very intelligent.
They're kind of hanging back.
Yeah.
As they rotate up to the top triangle, just peeking. Seeing if anybody was brave enough. SA51 is caught out, however, and there goes the Cold Snap, and all of the damage being put on top of him. There's the arrow on Ashande. SA51's going to try to burrow strike out, however, the Team Tempest pick up the gank that they needed as they go up towards Roshan.
There you go. Is Roshan back? He is back, and he is ready to be murdered once again.
SA51 going down does give 2-0 some insight into where the Dire team is as he pushes out bottom here. Gaining some more farm.
He knows he's got at least 30 seconds before he's got to run for his life.
As Roshan is putting the beats on Ursa. It's not Super Roshan or VR Roshan. It's normal Roshan, ladies and gentlemen.
VR Roshan was terrifying. That thing devastated teams.
There's Aegis and Cheese. The Aegis going onto the Ursa. The Cheese gonna
go onto the Ursa. He's a hungry boy.
Yeah. No, he gives it off to Invoker. Invoker can
What
just
a
keep
gentleman.
casting spells. Invoker picks up a Force Staff. So he's going pure utility here. Usually Invokers rush the eggs. I'm not an Invoker player, but Foolishness obviously knows his recipe here.
100
the type of Invoker he wants to play.
Also picking up a Force Staff. It's a utility tiny. That's very interesting. I rarely see the Force Staff on him.
Yeah, usually it's a blink.
It is, but the Force Staff is more buildable if you're having like a slow go about farming.
Mm.
It's definitely.
Wait.
Oh, nice Force
Yeah,
Staff
I guess
out.
you do the piecework.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, it costs more, but it's piecework, yeah. So Ursa has BKB up. He's ready. He's ready to fight. CM has a blink.
Ooh,
I want to throw out that also this is a level 25 Dota plus CM,
that's a.
and I haven't heard one CM line.
Yeah, come on. Where's the all chat CM lines? I don't even know what they are.
I'm gonna check this out. Hopefully they don't fight in the 2 seconds it takes me. They're about to fight, aren't they?
I'll let you know.
Okay, I gotta close this. All right, so
We're
where's
pushing.
Crystal Maiden?
All right, pushes in. Yeah, they're going uphill.
Oh,
Chandra.
okay, and
Chandra
they're
is
in.
just walking on the tower. He doesn't care. He's not afraid.
He's gonna get put up by the OD. There's the EMP. Everybody's just gonna back up here, as they're like, give Juvu a second to see what the CM25 voice.
Can we get a
thing
pause?
is.
Can we get a caster pause to look this up?
Is it cold in here, or is it just me? Is her level 25?
That is
Shit
not
talk.
amazing.
It's not as fun as I needed it to be, but you know, we'll take it. A hazard yet for it, obviously worked hard for it. Chandra just coming up here, punching the tower. It's going to force CritModeSquad to use their fortification here, as everybody is now in position for this fight.
The blink is
Sly
up.
is pushing in middle.
Yeah, CM has her blink up. She's ready to fight. A blink on Wind Ranger. So many utility items coming out from the side of TeamTempus. Very little.
A blink
like,
on her
pure
Sand
damage.
King.
Oh.
100 me is in the woods to the side here.
With a clutch
Drops
ward.
a ward in the back line. This is making me
wow.
excited. That is a sexy ward. He sees the Sand King. He sees the Witch Doctor. They're going to put the stun on the Lifestealer. 100 me comes in for the Witch Doctor, but he's put up by the Tornado. The cast is going to go out and hit 100 me. The Maldic's on there. The Hyena goes down to the Crystal Maiden, who blinks into the base. Witch Doctor gets his ulti. However, Crystal Maiden is going to start freezing field. That is 3 on the side of CritModeSquad that go down, and 1 on the side of TeamTempus A. There was a lot that happened in that fight very quickly. Lots of blinks, lots of Force Staffs. The arrow comes out.
Oh.
In goes 2-0 inside. He's going to take out a Chandra. Maybe he's just bleeding him with the Radiance. 2 inside, however, taking hits from this Invoker as he's going to try to zone him out here. Alacrity is up on Invoker. We'll see if he gives it to anybody. He's just kind of cooking it. The cheese is still ready to go.
Easy Rex. They have the option to go for more. The T2s are down in all lanes.
They are rotating towards middle, pushing it in here. Top is now pushed in. Making good use out of that Roshan.
And they're going to back up and take Shrines, it seems. I don't know if they want to wait for next Roshan, but taking the Shrines is a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot happened in that fight very quickly. The OD did end up getting caught and taken down. I honestly thought the Witch Doctor was going to go down, but he survived the fight as 100 me went and tried to do his combo as the Tornado came in, unfortunately.
Yeah, oddly enough, no streaks in that fight. Like, nobody had been on a kill streak. So I thought it'd be a bigger gold swing there, but it was not the case.
Kills, deaths, assists. The Wind Ranger has yet to die. The CM has yet to die, and Ashandri's only gone down once.
That's a level 25 CM right there.
Oh, and I hear Shackle as they try to pick up 2-1 inside, but he's going to manage to get out, no problem.
Easy Rage TP.
As Dire Side are going to go and take down this Shrine here in the Radiant Jungle. That ward behind the tower is something I'm going to do.
That's value.
Like, that is a beautiful page. Good play there, 100V. You just taught me something.
Yeah, you generally don't sentry that far back when you're sentrying. Like Crit Mode's got a sentry in the standard spot where you'd expect it to go uphill, but nope. 100 me says, no, that ain't me. I'm not that basic boy.
So the push is coming here bottom. Wind Ranger still has Focus Fire up. The smoke comes out from our boys on CritModeSquad as they're looking to either cause some confusion. A smoke comes out on the other side as well. There's the epicenter. However, it's not going to catch anyone as he goes invisible. The Dire do have that sentry right underneath tower, and the Hyena being caught out by the Ursa, getting the punches. He puts himself up in an astral imprisonment. Gabe Gonzo being chased down by a Chandra, and the Hyena dropping his ulti. However, he doesn't have enough intelligence stolen. 2-0 inside. It's kind of forced in the back to walk away from a Chandra. And there's GG called by OD.
By TeamTempus. Good game.
Or by CritModeSquad. Yeah. Good game. Number 1.
Well played both sides.
Yeah, well played both sides. Definitely some spicy plays coming out all over the place. Those Marana arrows, that OD, Astral Imprisonment, very beautiful.
The tiny,
I'm excited
tiny
for
combos,
game 2.
Very strong.
The tiny combos, yeah, absolutely. Giving it also over to TeamTempus. Rocking some mean shackles on Sly.
I'm excited to see what happens in next game when they inevitably respect ban the Ursa.
I believe the Ursa was a respect pick towards Lifestealer. Like, I think that was just a straight up counter pick. I don't think that was in their draft, like if they had a plan.
We're going to
go
take 5 minutes here, I think, while the lobby gets set up, and we will be back with you shortly.
Thank you.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly flew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, splay that booty out, splay